hiatal hernia and also like an infection around it. So he did adjustments on the hernia and also gave me supplements to clear out the infection. Hello and welcome to my channel. If you're new here or if you've already been following along, my name is Lindsay. I'm a wife and a first-time mama to a 14-month-old baby girl, and we are currently pregnant with our second baby. I'm currently 14 weeks along, but I am recording my 13-week update because I want to go through the whole entire week to give you every symptom I was having during that week. And if you haven't followed yet, I have recorded previous videos to this video about all of my signs and symptoms, my goals, how my body's changing, my bump date from 3 weeks of being pregnant. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing to support my channel and follow along on this amazing pregnancy journey. Thanks, guys. All right, so I am going to go over the size of the baby, changes in the baby's body, symptoms I'm having, cravings I'm having, goals, the way my body is changing right now, and I'm going to show you my bump date. All right, so first and foremost, the baby is the size of a lemon right now. So it's getting bigger and bigger. I cannot believe it. It's about 3 inches in length, and it's beginning to form bones for movements, and also the vocal cords are forming to hear those cute little cries when the baby comes out of the womb. And on top of that, the intestines have moved from the umbilical cord into the baby's abdomen. All right, symptoms I am having, now that I'm in my second trimester, I'm beginning to feel much better. I have less symptoms of pregnancy now, so it's going to be a very short list, but I will start with the symptoms I'm experiencing the most. Okay, so the symptom I'm experiencing the most right now is morning sickness. And it's not that bad. I just wake up and I have like extreme hunger, and if I don't eat, I feel like I'm going to vomit. So eating is essential for me as soon as I wake up in the morning, and I have to continuously eat throughout the day to also like curb that nauseous feeling in my stomach. So I eat about every 2 hours, and I make sure to pair protein, carbs, and fat to just feel fully satisfied. And I've also talked about in previous videos that I've seen a naturopath for morning sickness because, and this was, I went to see her because in my previous pregnancy with my daughter, I had severe morning sickness from like 6 weeks of being pregnant to about like 12 to 13 weeks pregnant, where it lasted all day long, and I was vomiting all day and just felt very ill. So I wanted to take a natural route instead of taking medication, so I went to see a naturopathic practitioner, and she recommended a supplement for me to take, and I truly believe it has made a world of difference in this pregnancy. My next symptom is constipation. I've been constipated since I got pregnant. I'm going mostly every day, but it's just not the same amount that it was. My stomach just feels very off and like bloated and gassy. So I am trying to eat like foods that don't cause a lot of gas and bloating, but it's very hard because when I'm hungry, I have to eat, or else I just feel so like sick. So that means I'm kind of grabbing foods that probably aren't the best choice right now, but it's just what's working for me to get that morning sickness to go away. Next is I'm experiencing lower back pain. It's not constant, but I do experience it on and off every day depending upon my movement. So let's say I'm sitting on the floor with my daughter playing, and I try to get up and it hurts to get up in a certain way, so I have to kind of tweak the way I'm moving to get up so it doesn't hurt me. Or like if I'm doing a lot that day, like cleaning or just, you know, bending over a lot or playing outside with my daughter or even inside, by the end of the day, I will have a little bit of pain in my lower back. And it's manageable, but like I've said, I've gone to the chiropractor to get adjustments, and that has helped tremendously. Which brings me to this also. In previous videos, I've talked about having pain in my upper GI area. About that, my camera died, or I should say my battery died. Anyway, I was talking about having pain in my upper GI area, and I had gone to see a chiropractor to do adjustments on it, and he's also a naturopathic practitioner, so he paired the chiropractic adjustments with supplements to clear out. So I had a hiatal hernia and also like an infection around it. So he did adjustments on the hernia and also gave me supplements to clear out the infection, to clear it out naturally. I haven't felt the pain since the first day I started going to him. So I feel much, much better about that. Oh, so happy for me. I started breaking out this week, and I don't know, I want to say it's like from hormones, but at the same time, my skin is extremely sensitive to what I put on my hair. So if I use a specific conditioner, like a deep conditioner to like nourish my hair, my skin will break out after, and I have to like wash it out like the next day. Actually, I really shouldn't even use it, but I did use it this past week, and then I got this guy and one behind it. I got a few on my neck. So it's not that bad, but actually these two were like cysts, and they like were throbbing at night. So they did hurt, but they're going away. So that's good. Hopefully it doesn't continue to happen, because they're not fun when you have these big guys on your face or neck. All right, next let's go over cravings. So I've talked about craving really like savory, salty foods, which I am still craving, but I have to say I'm beginning to get a little bit of like a sweeter tooth, which I naturally have when I'm not pregnant. And in my previous pregnancy, I did not have a sweet tooth at all. It was just all like, I would say kind of savory food, which I'm kind of thinking, am I having another girl? Or is it a boy this time? Leave in the comments what you guys think I'm having. Which also leads me to this. I have had 3 dreams that I'm having a boy. Excuse me, I've had 2 dreams. My mom had a dream I'm having a girl. Some family members have said they think I'm having a girl. I have a friend whose mom does like crystal readings, and it said that my daughter is getting a baby brother. So we will see. We're like kind of all over the spectrum, and I can't say I really feel one or the other, and I'd be thankful for either. Okay, next is goals that I've set for this pregnancy. Number 1 being journaling, which I have continued to do. I'm not physically writing in a journal, but I am using my iPhone notes section to jot down any symptoms I am having during the week, and like body changes and the size of the baby and all of that good stuff. My second goal for this pregnancy was to have my daughter bond with this baby, and we have done a great job of doing that. I will say some mornings, which I have to record this, like she'll come over to me and just start rubbing my belly, like she knows there's a baby in there. But I will say sometimes she also like wants to like slap it. So I don't really know if she exactly knows what's going on, but I love incorporating her into this pregnancy and getting her ready to be a big sister. She has little dolls she plays with, and she pretends to feed them, and it's just the cutest thing. All right, next is body changes. I've already talked about my acne, which I guess you can consider a body change. And acne I've had on and off throughout this pregnancy. I had it a little bit in the beginning along my jawline, like hormonal acne, and which I'm kind of experiencing again. So we'll see if it lasts or if it doesn't. Next is my breasts are getting wider, like I've talked about before, and also my areolas are getting darker and bigger. Which leads me to this. I'm still breastfeeding my daughter, and recently it started to like feel sore when I'm breastfeeding her. Don't really know why. I'm also trying to wean her to feeding twice a day. So maybe it's just hurting more because of the weaning process. I'm not really sure. My stomach or my baby bump is definitely growing at this point. Some days I feel very pregnant. Other days I feel like I could go outside in a bikini and look fine. But that's very rare. And I will show you my bump date at the end. And let's see what else. I haven't gained too much weight. I've gained around like 4 pounds since the beginning of my pregnancy. Like I said, I'm still nursing and I'm feeding myself and feeding the baby within me. So I need to take in lots of nutrients during the day, which I feel like when you're still nursing during pregnancy, it might be a little bit harder to put on weight in the beginning just because so many nutrients are going out. All right, are you guys ready for the bump date? Okay, so here we are at week 13, little baby. We are definitely growing. I can see a change. Like you can tell mama is pregnant now because I usually have a flatter stomach. Thank you guys so much for tagging along during this video and staying updated, or if you're new to this channel, please keep following along and subscribe if you haven't yet. I'm so happy to have you guys here and have a great day.